guys, my name is Abingdon. Welcome back to the Abingdon Co channel, where we go on adventures with women in non-traditional industries. This is one of my favorite things to do. I love sharing stories out of this book. If you've seen some previous episodes, you've hopefully been motivated, heard some incredible tales of these women. And this is a book called Women's Work that I read every morning. It's a book by Chris Crisman, and I'm actually in this book, which is pretty insane. But he had been working on this project for many years and just took a whole collection of different women's stories that are in non-traditional industries. So I'll kind of show you a little bit in the table of contents. This book has 56 stories, and I read a different one every morning. And it just kind of helps set my day. It helps get me motivated, puts me in a right frame of mind. But there's gold miners and cowgirls and woodworkers, fire ecologists, theater directors. There's a wild Mustang rescuer. It's really neat. So I definitely encourage, if you want to hear some really cool stories of some women, I'll put the link down below to where you can get this book. But today's story that I'm going to read, it's a short one, but this is one of the coolest companies that I know that this woman started. Her name is Khalia Braswell, and she is a technologist and the founder of INtech Camp for girls. Honestly, I started coding through Myspace. I was very intrigued with changing the background color of my Myspace page. I used to have sticky notes with codes on my wall just to remember how to do things. Being able to control what things looked like using code was fascinating to me. When I went to high school at Philip O'Berry Academy of Technology in Charlotte, North Carolina, I really learned to code. The first thing I built was a notepad, and I was fascinated by the fact that there was a visual interface that people interacted with despite never seeing the code. There was just something about that fascinated me. I had women teaching my technical courses in high school, and some of them were Black women. This had a huge impact on me, having the confidence to go into tech, because I never knew anything different. I saw women of color in tech every day. The whole story of there not being a lot of women in tech wasn't my reality. I went on to major in computer science in college. I got my master's degree and had several internships to show me what a career could look like in tech. I didn't intend to create INtech, my coding camp for girls. I had received grant funding to host a camp in 2014, and the response from the scholars, the parents, the volunteers was so electrifying that I had to keep doing it. We never stopped, and we've continuously grown since then. Now we do a 1-day camp, a 5-day summer camp, and a high school after-school program. At INtech, we make sure we have a lot of women in front of our scholars so that they'll know that there are other women, not just me, in tech. I recently wrapped up a role as an adjunct professor teaching computer networking, and now I'm getting a PhD in computer science at Temple University to gain a deeper understanding of teaching at the higher level and to do research on computer science. I'm also very interested in professional development for teachers. The reality is that a lot of these teachers aren't equipped to teach Python, for example, because they don't know it themselves. I can deepen my impact if I'm able to teach teachers, because they can reach more students than I can reach. I want to get INtech to a place where we are sustainable, so that if I decide I want to go back into the industry, I can step away from the day-to-day and become only a board member. It's important for me to make sure that I'm doing the work of not only exposing more girls to tech and teaching them, but of actually staying in the tech field. What would I call myself? I usually say that I'm the founder and executive director of INtech, but really, I'm a Jane of all trades. So cool. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that set your day and made you feel positive and you want to go out and seize the world. I will be reading more stories in future episodes, and thank you so much for joining me for this story time. Have an awesome day.